Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Divine Brothers. Chase, how you doing?
I feel divine.
On a mission from God. That's what we say.
I guess it's the beginning of it, yeah.
We'll see how it goes, man. I was inspired to do it today because you had a little touch of the divinity when you were talking about the coronavirus, man. You know? And you said the title should be Why the Coronavirus Can Fuck Off.
No, it's you fuck up the title every time. What's wrong?
What are you talking about?
Why the coronavirus can go fuck itself.
Itself.
Sick of it, man. Sick
Yeah.
and tired of this shit.
So you went to the gym today? They said they're like renting out the equipment?
Listen, I've adopted the attitude is I want to get sick. It's like, give it to me. Come on. Get this shit over with because they're telling us we're all going to get it. I'm like, we're all going to get it. Let's just keep doing everything we normally do.
Yeah.
Get this shit over with.
Yeah, that sort of stuff is like, it reached some peak levels back in Texas, man. Like Schumann, that fucking like buying guns, 5,000 rounds of ammunition, buying a fucking assault rifle. You know, I'm like, what? What's going, like, that's where you go to? It's automatically going to descend into World War III?
Let me ask you something. If you're 83 years old and you're in terrible fucking health, would you kind of want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be like, you know what? It's just like, can't pay these bills. I hate my kids. Fucking out of shape. Football's fucking off the TV. Just fucking get me sick.
Chase,
Done.
brother, I wish you could hear it. It sounds so fucking good.
What does?
Oh, the fucking podcast,
Oh.
you know? Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, dude, this is great. We got them we got the radio voices, you know?
Who does?
You and me. Got that radio voice,
Got
dude.
that sexy man voice. That's what I got.
Do you really think you have a sexy voice?
I think I can like serenade a woman with my words if I say it properly. Yeah.
Keep that mic close, buddy. You know?
Yeah.
I can hear you going off, like when you go off to the side like this.
All right, I'll do better with it.
Gotcha. The you know, I do believe in the power of the sexy voice because I've utilized it many times. It's fucking effective in the bedroom. Like you talk to somebody and you whip out the perfect words and you say it in that perfect way where it's like running up right against the side of their neck and they can feel the vibrations in them. Dude, that'll get them wet every time.
Yeah, you can fuck a woman with your words.
Have you done it?
Way before you ever have sex with them.
Have you ever done it? Like
What?
you've like fucked a woman with your words.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Haven't you? But
Yes.
Be a man though. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I do it all the time.
Oh man. Like,
Well, not all the time.
no, I think it's key. It's part of the foreplay.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
got to utilize it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's
Yeah.
what we have.
Yeah.
We can utilize that shit on
You get up close. Like I do the deep rumble.
women. What is that?
You
What you
know,
do?
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
Look at that little sexy ass on you, man.
Wait, man. Whatever works for you.
Fuck yeah.
Whatever works with the boys.
Yeah, well, you know, people always talk about the differences, but the more I think about it, the more I think there's really not that big of a difference.
Between what?
Like how men and women differentiate in terms of flirting and shit. Like gay guys are way more aggressive, but at the end of the day, sexy's sexy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I think a guy flirting with me would be way different than a woman.
Well, yeah, of course it'd be different, but I'm talking about the essential things that turn people on.
Like what?
Like the games, like the little flirty games you can play with somebody when you go back and forth with a little wit, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like that shit. If you got that going on, like if shit fucking, like you got a little back and forth. What was that line Bruce told you to tell the girl at the gym? What was that line?
You're building it up now. I don't want to fuck it up.
Come on, man. Okay, so I'll set it up. My brother, he tells me, like, I mean, I'm asking him about, like, what's he chasing after, stuff like that. Are there any really beautiful women around? And he's like, there's one at the gym. There's one at the fucking
She ain't
gym.
even that fine, but she's pretty fine.
I don't know, man. I'm always imagining, remember Vietnam gym girl that I became friends with, whatever?
Oh, yeah.
You know, her name was fucking Nuh.
No, it's fucking hot, man. I wanted to fuck no.
So is she like Nuh,
Yeah.
you know? Really?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
No,
That's what I was imagining.
definitely not.
Oh, fuck. Well, anyways, he says, like, I see her, and I have, like, I try, you know, I say, like, you know, hey, how you doing over there? And she's just like, fine.
I've tried to talk to this woman twice, and this bitch is fucking cold, dude. Last time we got into a little bit of conversation, and I was like, "Oh, you trying to staying healthy?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, they just shut down my work for 3 weeks." And she's like, "Oh yeah, what do you do?" I was like, I'm a psychologist over in West Maui." And she goes, "Huh?" Puts in her earphones and walks off. Like she could have gave two shits, man. She does not smile at all.
There's some people like that, man. They just cold, like I ain't got time for this bullshit. Not into you.
She don't have a wedding ring, but I saw her drive off in a Dodge Charger.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that's like a dude car. She must have.
She's taken.
Yeah, I think so.
That is a thing. There's dude cards. You're not gonna see a girl driving around in a Dodge Charger like.
Nah, and it had California plates too.
Oh, California plates in Hawaii?
So they must have just moved here.
Like they shipped the car over?
Yeah.
Shit. Wow. Well, you didn't get to the part though. You didn't talk about what Bruce's advice was.
Yeah. So anyway, I tell Bruce about this. I'm like, "Bruce, what do I do with this chick? I don't know what to do. Obviously, I don't know if she's taken her. She hates me." He's like, "Chase, this is what you do." He goes, "Next time you make eye contact with her in the gym, you rock right up to her and be, 'Hey, this is the second time I've seen you staring at me. Enough with these games.'"
Dude, that's how fucking bold. How fucking bold. Come on.
I wish I could be there.
Dude, because no matter what, that's going to crack a smile. I'm sorry. I don't care how fucking forward it is.
Or as they could say, "What the fuck did you just say?"
No. Okay, have you ever had a flirt go wrong? Like, has anybody ever, like, fucking, what the fuck did you say to me?
I've seen it happen.
But you've never experienced it. Who'd you see it happen to?
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Bruce?
No.
Because Bruce is pretty smooth. What about Hal? You ever seen him do something like that?
I've been part of a group of guys. Yes, I've seen Hal get rebuffed.
Oh, really?
Very hard. Out of confusion. They're like, he makes some weird joke, and they're like, "What?"
He told me to ask you about some Hooters waitress. Ask Chase about me and the Hooters waitress. And
we had a moment with the Hooters waitress, man. Like,
really?
Hal was making something silly. He just said something ridiculously silly, and the waitress was like, "What?" And so I said something about him being like a slow uncle, and I'm taking him out to Hooters, and Hal got a little mad. And then we started talking to her, but she was cool, man. She was pretty hot, little blonde, 21 or something like that. She hung out with us the whole night.
Yeah.
The whole night.
Yeah.
Just talking about life and everything.
Cool, man. Did you like hang out after a shift?
No.
Okay. But that's still fun, man. He keeps it silly. Because I talked to him about, like, what's your humor, man? For anyone who doesn't know, Hal's he's our uncle on our mom's side. And
he's a little too silly for me sometimes.
He gets very silly.
Yeah.
We're fucking in the line at Target. And, cashiers and waitresses, he just loves fucking with those people, So we're like, some old lady's checking us out at Target, and he just goes, "Well, me and my nephew are going to see the foosball game tonight." She's like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, we're going to see the Oneonta Tigers. Oneonta foosball Tigers, And I'm just like, "What? Human? All right, yeah, we're going to see." And she's just like laughing awkwardly and shit, He loves that silliness, Them childlike pranks like the guy's truck with the big truck, small dick.
Yeah.
That's just fun, I think it's probably good to have a little bit of mischief in your life like that.
A little bit. Yeah, sometimes he nails it. Sometimes I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, Shimon?"
Greg Marr, he had that kind of childlike mischief to him, right? A little bit?
He did.
Yeah.
Haven't heard from Greg in a long time, man.
How do you spell that last name?
Well, I don't know if we should be giving out people's
Oh, yeah,
last
good
names
point.
on here.
It's spelled in a really fucking weird way.
Yeah.
That's what I know,
Yeah.
But, I can still remember you telling the story of, like, him doing little victory dances and shit like that, like, in, like, a game of basketball or something. Like, that's wonderful. Life needs a little bit of that, you know?
The thing when me and Greg played b-ball, like,
Yeah.
Greg's good. Greg's better than me. And I'm not that good, but I'm a good athlete. And Greg could ball. So we beat some people 2-on-2 that were good, and to win a close game, and instead of someone up say, "Hey, good job," afterwards, like doing this, like, beat your ass, and it's just like,
dude,
you don't even know these guys, man. It's just
Yeah.
like some people thought it was funny, and other people were like, They didn't care for it, man.
Dude, it's like white men can't jump.
Yeah.
You know, you got to talk a little trash. That's part of the fun, you
Yeah.
know? Dude, when I got, so like, you know me, I'm not into sports at all, but I got into that UFC, like from watching it with all the Irish guys and Sujo and like placing little bets and people talking shit before the fight. Oh, it was the best. Like the beer's flowing and, you know, they'd be going like, McGregor's gonna kick his ass. Fuck do you think you are? You know, like all that sort of stuff. It was great. I fucking looked forward to it every single time. You know, you need a little shit talking in life. It makes it better.
Man, you gotta have it.
How about Bruce? Does he shit talk?
A little bit more after I started beating him in sequence.
Because you fucking have been rubbing it into. That's what you brought into it.
Yeah.
Gotta talk a little shit. Man.
It happened the other night. He got the lead in the game, and he was like, what did I say? Something about flukes can happen.
Oh, man.
This is temporary. And he started saying some.
People hate that shit, Chase.
Bruce started coming at me pretty strong. He's, I'm going to beat your ass, boy. I'm like, what? I go, Bruce, talking like this? I was like, who are you? He's like, I'm saying you talk to me. I was like, well, I guess I got to take it if I can get it.
Dude, I hate that shit. Like, I hate that competition shit talking because deep down, I know that I'm probably going to lose. You know, and I'm
no.
Like, yeah, if you, it's not fun if you don't have the confidence of like, you know, like I know I can probably do this.
I'm
you know
only
what I'm
talking
saying?
shit and things that I think I can win. You know, I'm smart about it because if I talk shit, I want to win. It's funner that way.
Oh man, do you guys have any like little local games with Hawaiian dudes?
No.
Just you and Bruce?
Sequence titles, man.
No, I'm talking about basketball on the court.
We're not good enough.
Really?
Bruce might be. I'm not good enough.
Man, it's been a while though. Like you haven't played basketball in years.
No, it's not my main sport.
Yeah,
basketball's fun. I like it. Like I like getting my shot back. I like hitting layups. But if you're gonna play, you gotta know you can hit a shot.
So when you play, do you genuinely execute a fadeaway, a Kareem the Dream fadeaway?
I loved Kareem so much because I was a short guy growing up. And
Was he short?
no, fucking Kareem was 7'2".
No.
But he could hit these falling back. No one could ever block it. And when I did it against the kids, none of the taller people could block it because you're jumping away from them and they're jumping up.
Yeah.
So you just hit it with the arch. So it was a shot that worked.
Could you execute
Jordan
it,
did it too, though, man.
Did Jordan do it?
Oh, man, Jordan had a fucking sick fadeaway.
Why do people not do the fadeaway anymore? I feel like I don't see it.
Because it's easier to shoot the three, man.
Wow.
You know? Stand behind that line and hit the three. One more point. Fadeaway's dying off.
I mean, threes are great, but I mean, I kind of hate how it's made the game just all about it these days, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I like it when it's like, anytime a guy would just work his way in, just somehow fucking, he just had the coordination to just sneak his way in there and get the layup, I was always impressed. I was just like, fuck yeah, just like shot in there like a madman, you know?
Basketball was cool, man. If I was 6'3", I probably would have focused on it, but I never was.
Nah.
Didn't make sense unless you had the height.
You're telling me if you had the height, basketball would be the one? That's where you'd focus?
I think a lot more attention would have been put into it. Basketball's fun.
Basketball's fun, yeah, I guess. Okay, I mean,
Basketball's fun. And you're not getting your ass beat like football.
When I think about the other team sports, yeah, basketball was the most fun to play. Yeah. Actually, maybe dodgeball was more fun. You know, that was some good stuff. They have professional dodgeball leagues. Did you know that?
I just
not
couldn't do it.
Like citywide. You know what I'm saying? Like you have like gyms go against each other and shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get smashed in the face by a dodgeball.
Just saying. You could get into it though. You could get good. People could fear you.
I am sure there's some very good players out there.
Oh man, with those little fucking balls, the
Yeah.
ones you can fucking throw like a madman.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, I had techniques in middle school. I was like a first-round pick in middle school. Like,
Bet you were always a first
people
round
want
pick.
Chase on their team.
Yeah.
Chase is going to throw and hit that motherfucker hard.
Yeah.
And I implied this strategy. It was me and Eric are on the team, but I told the better players, I was like, look, just use the kids that can't throw well as a shield. So that was our team strategy. You weren't good. You had
so
to stand
evil.
in front as a human meat shield. It worked
God.
well.
Fucking dodgeball. That's hierarchy right there. You put all the kids into a survival situation. You find out who's on fucking top. You know, you fucking do.
I remember this one time in 7th grade. this kid got beamed in the face with the dodgeball. Like glasses go flying off, and he just is like, oh my God. He's out on the ground for like a second and gets up. And I remember thinking, like, his life's forever changed. Like, he's never
He just
gonna
had a
be the same.
defining moment.
Because everybody was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some shit you never, like, it just sticks to you forever, man. You know? Like Chester the Molester. That's a name that's going to stick.
Some things do stick like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some good ones, and then the bad ones you would call trauma. Yeah.
There was always, like, those kids who were defined by one single thing in high school. There was this girl, and her thing was she didn't bathe. She didn't bathe. And anytime you walked into a room with her, you fucking smelled it.
I don't understand that. Why wouldn't you bathe?
Apparently she had some, like, traumatic event. Like, as a kid, she, like, had some kind of horrible tub event. Maybe she fell and almost broke her ass or something.
Get to the shower, man.
Dude, I don't know, man. It's just, you know, it is what it is.
She was fucking shower girl, man.
That's one of the few things you don't want to get traumatized in.
Oh, man. Dude, no shower? Fuck that.
Couldn't do it.
No. It was a potent smell. Takes me back. Shit. So, Chase, how you feel about this new pad?
I think the same thing. I think anytime I'm in a place that I really like,
Yeah.
what would I do if I owned it?
Why do we do that?
I think that's a natural inclination.
This place is fucking great. It's
great.
fucking great. And we're already thinking about how we'd make it better. Just like, wow, this place is great. But what they did wrong.
It's a terrible mindset to have. But it's kind of fun.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's so much fun to think about and be like, you know what? I'd paint it like this. I'd change the counters. I'd do this. New furniture.
So my question is this fucking sunroom. This is like, what a space. So like you guys can't see, but this thing like stretches for what is this, like 25 yards, you know?
Something like that.
It's like a big, long sunroom with an amazing view of the ocean. How'd you do this, you know? Would you put a pool table here? You know, would you?
Oh, wow. I don't know.
That would be pretty cool, right? Playing with that,
I don't
looking
think
out.
you'd have enough room.
You could put a little bar. You could make like a little swing. There's all kinds of shit you could do with this room.
You really could.
Yeah. Dining area for sure.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's so many possibilities. Shit.
Yeah. I want to have some space to do some stuff, you know. Too many sitting areas here. Too many sitting areas.
Well, it's just... She's more concerned about cleaning it than putting it together correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how she rolls, man. Keep it clean. It is a great place, though. It feels very cozy. Like, I think it's going to be a cozy 8 months, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, we lucked out on this, man.
We really did.
Well, we lucked out. For one, we missed the corona pandemic on the mainland,
Oh, yeah.
and we get to do this in Hawaii by the beach.
Yeah.
If you're going to go through a pandemic, this is the place to do it.
Do you know how fucking miserable everyone else is right now? The entire world is, like, universally miserable.
Oh, dude, it radiates from everywhere. Everyone's like, fuck. All I
Dude.
can do is run.
It infects you. It infects you. If you're living in it, like, and I'm not talking about the virus. I'm talking about, like, you're with people who are just freaking out constantly. You start to freak out too, man. I fucking checked out the news for 1 minute this morning, and I was just like, okay, it's still going on. And then I was like, I don't need to fucking look at it anymore because there's no fucking point, you know? Meanwhile, back home, there are people who just, like, every second they're on their phone. What's the number now? They're watching all the news networks. Like, what are they fucking saying? This is how you get it. These are the symptoms. You know, you can't do this. You don't do this. Social distancing this, blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, bro, you're going to go crazy. You're going to snap if you keep up this because we're going to be stuck this way for months, man. Can you imagine for months of nothing but that in your brain?
So you're essentially saying that the world is going to stop for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's what all the experts say. Like, I think eventually Americans are going to go back to work, but, I mean, it's probably going to be one of those things where they're just going to go, well, people got to die. You know? And that's it. I mean, how much are people willing to stop the world for health? You know?
For health?
Could the world shut down for a year? A year.
No.
Exactly. No fucking way.
There's no way.
No fucking way. Americans, you take away their sports, you take away their food. Come on. They're going to get squirrely, man.
America's a dangerous place if you do that.
Dude, they're going to get squirrely. They're not like China. In China, they said, whatever the government tells us to do, we're going to do. Here, they're like, fuck the government. I'm going to do what I want.
This is interesting. This is like a social experiment on a massive scale.
Oh, my God. It'll be studied for years.
It really will be.
Totally studied for years. We should jump on that. We should fucking
We
make
just did.
We should get we should find some book to write about the coronavirus, coping during the virus.
But this is the benefit of the Chinese way. But like you said, when you live there, they just follow.
Oh, yeah.
Just do what they're told.
That's what they do, man.
Americans ain't going to do that. At a certain point, I'm already at it. I'm pissed the fuck off. Like today at Bruce's house, his wife was like, Chase, you better not go to the gym. You better take care of yourself. I'm like, okay, I won't go. I totally fucking went.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Dude, it made me want to go more.
Yeah.
It's just like, I just hate being told what to do.
Yeah. It's not like you're fucking coughing on people or taking shits in public restrooms.
But that's the American mindset.
Yeah.
Our government, we hate it when the government says, hey, you got to do this. We're like, not really.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Yeah. Dude.
That's American.
That's the beauty of America.
That's
That's why it's fucking great.
That is why
We want to kill ourselves. We can fucking do it, man. Come on.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck off, coronavirus. We don't give a
Well,
shit.
that's the title. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
You kicking me out of my gym, Corona. I don't
Yeah.
fucking like that.
Yeah.
That pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
So it can fuck off.
I'm really sad about that, Well,
Hey, what? There was this one other guy in the gym that I kind of know. I know his girlfriend. I worked with her. But I went in there. We don't talk much. We just acknowledge each other. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, man. I was like, you're defying the government. This is last day in the gym. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be here. I'm like, yep. Me too. Like, we got one day left in the gym. We're going to go to the fucking gym.
oh, that's funny. People got that mindset,
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet Maui's got a lot of people like that.
Maui's got a lot of people that are really laid back, man. Like, and they got, everybody seems to have a dog and a cat.
We need one.
They're such good animals.
Fucking
At
need
least the people around here. Some of the Hawaiians got some vicious dogs.
Dude, I miss having a cat so fucking much. Like, if Jag was here, he'd probably be right there. Right? We'd probably give him a mic. That's what we do with the third mic,
I mean, Bruce, Dean, if I get money coming in, I'm gonna have a Jag fund.
Oh,
As soon as I get enough money, I'm gonna fly over there and get him.
Absolutely. Fuck, Vic's coming here anyways. Vic should just bring him and say, listen, I'll pay for it.
Right? He's. Oh yeah, if I gave him the money.
Yeah, just be like, Vic, here's the money. Fucking come and visit us. And then, boom, problem solved.
He gave him away to Marcella.
I know. But let's be honest, she's going to be taking better care of him than Vic ever would.
That's true. He called me one week after, and he was like, man, I kicked the family out for Zamora, and that bitch didn't come down.
He put it in a Vic
And he's
way.
like, now even Jag's not here. Like, he was up. He's like, well, at least Jag was here. Now Jag's gone. It's like, man, should have appreciated what you had, stupid.
You know what? I bet he fucking misses him.
I know he does. He brought it up.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, man.
That cat, man. He's part of the gang.
That cat has powerful energy to him.
Mm.
It's just, you want him around.
Oh, yeah.
You want him there. It's like, you're really happy when he shows up. You're like, oh, Jack, thanks for hanging, man.
Jag cat.
He's such a good cat.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not a bad place for him to end his journey.
He's only 8.
Yeah, he's just been through a couple of his lives. This cat has jumped out of high-rise apartments.
I think
Traveled from Miami to fucking Colombia.
But you know what that investment is, man. I mean, that's an investment in a Zen, man. We know he brings the Zen vibe.
Yeah.
The other alternative is getting another animal. I just can't do it. If he was a typical cat, if he was just an average cat, or if he was just a pretty good cat,
Yeah.
he was literally the best cat I've ever come across in my entire life.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Have you met a better one?
You know what? Jag is pretty fucking great. I don't know if I can think of a better one. I really don't. I had a fondness for the ones I had in Lubbock, but Jag had a chillness to him. It was kind of like he was a buddy. Anytime we would talk, he'd be like sitting in his own chair and looking at us like he was participating in the fucking conversation.
Yeah, he's always around.
Yeah. Anytime I'd be like cooking something, like chopping something up, he'd come up and be like, what you doing
Yeah.
up here, you know? Like, he
was
wanted
like-
to participate.
He had dog-like instincts.
Yeah.
Except he wasn't aggressive or anything. He's just always curious, right next to you, went with you everywhere.
Yeah. Good old Jag Cat, man.
We were buddies.
Yeah.
We were so close.
I can remember. First time I met him, he brought him in the car. I was like, you brought the cat in the car? And he's like, yeah, he comes with me sometimes. I remember sometime he told this one story about like it was pouring down rain, just one of those fucking Florida storms. And you had like Jag in the car with you, and you came like running through the storm. You're just soaked, and you're like,
Oh, man, that's a great story. Let me tell it. I forgot about that story.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite stories.
Yeah, you can't forget that shit, man.
I went to the post office. I was mailing something, and I used to take my cat in my car because he likes to look out the window.
Okay.
And we parked, and I went in to pay and send it, and I came back out. It's pouring. And at first thing I'm thinking in my head is like, damn, I wonder what Jag's thinking. He's probably freaking out. So I run to the car as fast as I can, get soaking wet, hop in there, drenched, pull out my keys. It's like, all right, let's get out of here. And I just feel this tap on my shoulder. It's Jag. He's got his paw on my shoulder. I turn. He's got his head turned sideways. He goes, meow. And I was like, I knew exactly what he meant. He's like, let's get the fuck out of here. I knew exactly what he meant. I was like, we're going, brother.
dude, that's the best part about cats, man. They fucking have like an intelligence to them that makes them like little people, you know? Like they fucking have interactions. They have a relationship with you. They can be pissed or
They can.
Yeah.
If you invest a lot of time in them.
yeah. Yeah.
They're like, they're the ultimate individuals.
That's what's so great about them, man. And in a way that's unique to a cat. Like dogs are individuals too, but you know, dog's a dog, you know what I'm saying?
Dog's part of your pack.
Yeah.
Cat is your buddy.
Yeah, cat's like, you know, your ally.
You hope your cat's your ally, yeah.
He's not necessarily part of the tribe, but he's an ally.
Yeah, right?
He might come for aid.
If you're invaded, I might help if I'm sure we can win.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
you
it.
know?
That's that type of cat.
God bless him. God bless him. Miss that little guy.
And get him out here.
Yeah. So hey, what are we eating tonight?
Oh, that Mexican food.
Yeah. You say it's pretty good, huh?
Still kind of full from lunch. Hopefully I'll develop more of an appetite.
This fucking made some kick-ass pot roast, man. I'm pretty proud of that. I tasted it. Some good shit, you know?
Good, well, we'll probably be making a lot of that.
I want to, like, fucking get some cooking down, man. Like, learn how to keep it cheap, you know?
Dude, if it's really like this for a month,
Yeah.
I will be working on video calls.
I'll be working back there on videos.
You'll be on the video call there.
Yep.
That might be a good portion of times for us.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
was on fucking online video chat on my bed for fucking 6 hours yesterday. It's too much.
Yeah. I hate it. I fucking have to do an hour and a half for each class, and it's just awkward. You know, like none of the kids ever say anything. They're just like there. You have no idea if they're paying attention or not. They're probably just fucking like, you know.
Man, there's some parts in the conversation like either the signal lags a bit or
Yeah.
like you just lose the connection.
Yeah.
This type of connection.
Psychology, no fucking way.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like you can do an adequate job, you
Yeah.
cannot do an exceptional job.
See, I know some people who do that therapy over the phone. You know what I mean? Like you call your therapist or you Skype your therapist, and I'm like, how do you like? They're like, it's good and stuff and all that. But it's really not quite what it should be.
It's just convenient.
Yeah.
It's getting more and more detached.
You lose that human-to-human connection, which people are valuing less and less these days. But, dude, I believe in it. I really do. Like, I fucking think you got to meet people. You got to interact with them face to face. There's something about the eyes, something about the touch, you know? That's why teaching without it sucks ass. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it either, man.
Yeah. That's some craziness, man. We've been going 30 minutes. That's 30 right there.
We talked about a lot of things.
We covered a lot.
I'm not sure what all we talked about. We did get to Corona. We got to the title, which is
We
good.
did a couple things on
I think
Corona.
you'll find something at this podcast. If we have something labeled in the title, it'll probably come up for like 2 minutes.
I know. Well, we got to
And
figure
we're
out
gonna
what
get
to do
off
about
topic.
that.
but you'll enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
It's gonna flow.
Yeah.
And that's part of the podcast too, is the flow of conversation, or essentially jumping from one topic to the next seamlessly.
Jesus Christ, we've been doing that well. Going
We do
from
it well.
topic to topic.
I think that's a lost art. I think this is what people pay me sometimes to do.
Chit chat.
No, to learn how to flow.
Yeah, but I mean, like, through conversation,
Chit-chat.
man.
Chit
You know?
chat, yes.
Like, it's about shooting the shit a little bit. Laugh a little bit, get a little deep, you know, make a little emotional connection, and then, you know, you keep rolling.
That's it.
Whatever's next.
That's it.
I don't know why people struggle with that so much, you know? Because those are my favorite times. I love that bullshit, you know?
Those are everybody's favorite times. I just think they underestimate the importance of them.
You really do think that?
Fucking people, they don't recognize it when it happens. They do it with us, and they're like, God, I really like Chase and Dean, but that's it.
Yeah.
They don't appreciate the interaction.
Yeah. No, I believe it, man. I've been fucking loving people so much lately. Like, just having little conversations. Like at Target today, I fucking talked to that cashier, big girl, you know? I was just like, you know, I made a comment to the girl in front of me because she was buying like a welcome home mat. And I was like, is that how you're preparing for the end of the world? And she's like, hell yeah. You know, and and she looked at me and I was like buying, fuck, what was I buying? I don't know, like some kind of, I got some tea or something like that. And she was just like, is that how you're preparing? I'm like, hell yeah. You know, and then the fucking cashier, I start talking to her and she's like, so they're going to close down Target. It's like, oh, I don't know, maybe. I'm not really too worried about it though. And I'm like, yeah, you don't think? She's like, hell no, I'm having a good time. You know, I was like, yeah. Those little fucking moments, man, I don't care how stupid they are. They make me smile.
And it's really easy to make friends in Hawaii. Put
So,
in this much effort. And
have you made some friends? Outside of Bruce, have you made some friends? Oh, maybe he's talking before he's acted. He's a man of an action, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I've found. I've probably made 6 people that were good. They want to be friends. Here's the thing is, it's hard to make friends on Maui for a lot of people.
Okay.
Because they think you're going to leave.
Oh, yeah, totally. I remember that shit on the Big Island.
So friendships here, I think they're more distant than on the
Yeah.
mainland. Like, you just like, hey, it's good to see you. It's good to hang out, but we're probably not going to hang out too much because you're probably going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you the secret of friendship. And it's not an easy secret. It's fucking hard. They require effort. Like, it's awful. It's awful. But you have to fucking text people and call. You have to say, like, hey, come hang out with me.
Why are we so bad at that? We're fucking terrible. D- sometimes.
I think fundamentally, I'm speaking for myself here. I think I am fundamentally a lazy person. Like, I'm fucking lazy. Earlier I was telling you, I got to work on my work ethic, man. But I'm a lazy motherfucker.
I look at it as, I think it's going to be a draining interaction. To write a whole bunch of truth and to text a whole bunch of intimate shit. Like, I want to do it like this.
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. I set the tone. Like, that's what I've learned with people. I keep them happy. I keep them, you know, little compliments, little do that. If I set the fucking tone, which is, again, effort, you know, fucking effort on my part. Yes, I have to direct the conversation.
Yeah.
But if I'm, you know, willing to do that, then we'll have a good time. That's the thing, man. People got to let me take charge sometimes. Or you have to let somebody take charge of a conversation who fucking knows what they're doing. You know, like, you can't have that person just going to talk and talk and talk. Fucking Dee Dee, when I was hanging out with her the other day, I love her. She's my aunt, and I always will. But that was 2 hours of her just talking nonstop. Just nonstop. She didn't ask a single fucking question. Didn't, like, you know, be like, try to have a little back and forth on something outside of her world, you know? Dude, you've got to, you know, be willing to have that magic ratio we've talked about. 50-50.
Where you just ramble the whole fucking time anytime you talk to anybody.
We get lost in our little dramas, man.
They're completely oblivious to it too.
Yeah.
There's tons of people like that. In
Yeah.
fact, I would say the vast majority of every conversation that I have, I talk very little.
Well, you're a therapist, right?
Yeah, but I was doing that before I was a psychologist.
Yeah, fuck me too, man.
It's just like, good God, man.
You know what the problem is? Like, and I'm speaking for myself here, but I don't mind listening, but people abuse that. You know what I mean?
They abuse the shit out of
Like,
it.
I will genuinely listen to you, but they don't understand that eventually I'm going to be like, okay, I've had enough. Like,
Hey, if you could teach people to say, hey, all right, I've had enough.
yeah,
I'm done.
yeah. Maybe that's a good rule of thumb, just understanding that people only want to listen a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, just keep that in mind at all time. Like, most people, they don't really want to listen to much of you.
Dude, that goes back to the thing of not being told what to do.
Yeah.
It's like when I tried that CrossFit here, like the guy knows what he's doing. The guy, people in the class are in shape.
Coach Paul.
Coach Paul.
He requires you call him Coach.
Coach Paul. Everybody calls him Coach. Everybody loves him. But sometimes he would say shit like, all right, if somebody drops my weights again, it's going to be 20 burpees. I'm like, I'm not going to do 20 burpees if you tell me to do them. This motherfucker must be crazy. It's just sometimes he would be like, there's going to be a consequence. I'm like, wait, you're going to make me do what? I don't think so, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck off. I'm paying for this.
Yeah, man. I hated that. I didn't like, and then giving speeches at the end, just like,
Oh,
we're
Jesus.
the leaders of this community, guys. People strive to be like us. I'm like, no.
So,
what?
okay,
What people are you talking about?
I've never done CrossFit before, but tell me, like, how culty is it? Like, those little speeches at the end, like in yoga sometimes, how, like, you have that one yoga teacher who takes that last 5 minutes to get very spiritual with shit. And then there's the ones that's just like, just breathe.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, what end of the spectrum is that on, these CrossFit guys?
They truly believe their lifestyle is one that's going to lead to, like an ideal CrossFitter gets up, like Coach Paul gets up at like 3 a.m. or 3:30 in the morning. That's when his day starts.
3:30? That's not reasonable.
3:30.
5 a.m. is very respectable, but if you're going below
No.
that, you're either ancient or you're fucking like trying to prove something, Like, just fuck that already. I hate this fucking guy. That's all you had to tell me, but keep going. Yeah.
That's the life they try to live. It's like the 3:30, get up and, I don't know, rearrange the day properly how you're supposed to be. They just truly believe in it. They believe, like, this is the proper way to have fitness. This is the proper way to make friends. Like, this little circle is going to do us good. We're healthy. We're trying to improve. But they're no fucking fun. They're no fucking fun because all they talk about is trying to improve.
Dude, you know what they are? They're fucking doers, man. Like we were talking about earlier, the people who have to do something. How much you want to bet there's going to be a couple CrossFit crack-ups during this coronavirus shit? Like, there's going to be, like, those people who have done it every day for the past year, and now the gym is fucking closed.
Oh, they're doing it. Oh, they're meeting outside the gym.
Oh,
They're not
yeah,
gonna let this
I don't give a
stop 'em.
damn what kind. 10 people, my ass. Like, well, I'm fucking meeting. I need this shit in my life.
That's CrossFitters are like, all right, guys, we're going to meet here.
Dude, they'll be all secretive about it. Like,
Yeah.
this is our little cult. Man. Come on, guys.
until somebody gets corona, and then they'll have to castrate him.
Oh, my God, dude.
Send him to the flames.
It is a fucking cult, man. It is. I told you about that yoga lady on 38, right?
No.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Not
fucking
meeting the old people.
doing accordions and fucking chants and blush, and then talking about her heroic episode where she told the veterinarian not to sedate her dog.
Stop. Stop with your horror stories. Nobody would tell these stories.
Oh, we do. Why? Because we have the touch, Chase.
We do. We have the touch.
Touch.
You know, my little yoga teacher here, she plays a little accordion too. And
Oh, no shit.
But I know her. I kind of know her. I've been to her house twice. I know her and her boyfriend.
Okay.
She's always trying to check on people, make sure they're okay. Like, hey, man, it was a good day. Like, tries to be all positive.
Yeah.
And she'll tell one of those little positive stories. Like, man, my boyfriend, we hiked the mountain and we hated each other at the top, but we were so glad we made it. They're so cheesy. I'm like, all right, whatever. She's trying to make us feel better. I'll give her that.
Dude, I would kill to be a yoga teacher just for those last 5 minutes.
Speech?
Oh, yeah. I'd fucking deliver.
Mine would make no sense.
They'd be like fucking in corpse pose, like, what the fuck is this guy
they'd be
saying?
like, God, this guy's so deep, I can't even understand
Or
it.
maybe you'd be quoting that song about people. You know, like,
People are a disease. And you're like,
so you think coronavirus is a problem? Let me tell you, I realized today it's people.
Who are the disease? As they're all laying. That would be a great sketch. That would be a great fucking sketch. A yoga teacher, but he's fucking sinister and evil.
Yeah. That's a great sketch. Yeah.
Oh man,
We could pitch that to Saturday.
That's
Night Live.
fucking great. That's fucking great.
That is a winner right there.
That is a winner. Thank God we're recording.
It's an ingenious idea.
Hey, I want to go to the yoga class. If it's still, fuck, it's probably not happening. Yeah.
Close down Monday.
I got my yoga mat. I was thinking about whipping out
So
good old P90X yoga.
We know they took away all our freedoms, but they didn't take away our freedom to talk. And now me and Dean got a lot of time to talk, so might as well put it out there for everyone to
Yeah, because it's not fucking China. All right? We can talk in America, which means we can bitch about all the shit we want to bitch about.
It's the American way.
That is the American.
Don't tell me what to do. Let me talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
be loud. It's the whole world. They say we're fat and loud, you know?
Look at you now,
I know,
Dean.
man. Dude,
Look at you
I'm
now.
all American, baby. I'm glad to be home. I was like, bring on that fast food and the microphones. I'm ready to go.
That would be a good shirt to sell, fat and loud.
Fat and loud.
Yeah.
Trump 2020.
I would wear it.
Dude, Schumann's got like full on Trump shit, like Trump 2020 shirts and hats and shit. He wears it proudly. I'm like, I guess in Texas, but like, fuck you, that could get you in trouble. Like in fucking LA or something like that. Like they might like fucking start screaming at you or some shit.
Out of that shit, man.
I guess so. You know, God bless Schumann, man.
They're a little different down here.
Yeah, I guess politics probably is not that big of a deal.
Oh, they're all Democratic here.
All of them,
Everybody.
rich white people.
There was one Trump supporter.
One guy.
me and this was funny because I think you could tell he was vacationing to visit friends here,
Yeah,
and he was coming up off this beach where the hotels where me or Bruce or Cisco were walking down,
yeah.
and his friends, a guy and a girl, were following him, and they were going, "Dude, I'm king of the world," and I was like, "What the fuck are they doing to this?"
Oh my
guy?
God.
And then they started saying Trump. I'm like, "Oh, he's a Trump supporter,"
Shit.
and he's going in front of him, and he walks by me. He goes, "I'm still voting for him." He wasn't having it.
Dude, those people, man, you got to respect them. You know, the ones who are like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. I don't care. Yeah, I'm voting for him. That's right. I'm fucking voting for him.
Well, you got to respect the individual that goes to hostile territory and still stay strong, you know, whether it's red or blue.
That's a Larry David thing. There was this guy who kept having lunch with him, so he put on a MAGA hat, and like the guy will refuse to sit down with him. He's like, what? We had lunch today. And he starts using it everywhere for power all through LA. Like anytime somebody's about to sit next to him, he puts it on, and they're like, we'll sit elsewhere.
A lot of power in that, man.
Oh, man, if you buy into the identity, hell yeah.
Some space.
Yeah.
Americans like their space, too.
We love
But
our
not-
fucking space.
6 feet mandated space.
Yeah, let me have my own bubble.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll dictate what I'm supposed to do in that.
Now, you can tell me, but the rest of the world, from my experience, does not appreciate space like we do.
Fucking get onto a subway in Beijing, fucking 5 o'clock. Yeah, there's no such thing as personal space. Not there.
Yep. Bangkok and rush hour is the same way. You're just getting pressed up on these fuckers. And it's
Yeah.
hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bangkok. So that's like the biggest city you lived in, right?
I think Ho Chi Minh City's bigger.
Oh, yeah. But there was a metro there, which changes everything.
Right. They were attempting to build one in Vietnam.
Yeah, but we all know fucking Vietnam. Oh my
4 years
God.
behind schedule.
That place is. I'm so glad to be out of Ho Chi Minh City, man. I did not like that place. I just didn't.
Yeah, it's a hard place to love.
It's a hard land.
It's easier to like Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw some cool spots there. Like, you remember when Michelle had that place on, the Mekong River that she was in District 2, and we went and hung out there for a while?
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool little pad.
Oh, yeah.
Remember it had that little hammock spot back there?
That was cool.
That was very cool.
In the midst of a polluted fucking valley of just disgustingness.
That river was like, there was that was pollution.
You swim in that, you're dead.
Like, let me tell you, man, I've become way more like environmentally conscious just from living in those fucking cities.
Same.
Like,
Same.
fuck. I'm sorry, but we can't let a river like that exist.
Yeah.
We can't, like, the fucking Beijing with every single day you put a mask on or you get sick. Yeah, fuck that. Not worth it. Nah, I'll fucking recycle. Okay. You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's made me appreciate it a hell of a lot more too. It's just disgusting.
Well, another reason to be off the grid, man. You
Yeah.
know, like some solar panels and to, you know, have some veggies and shit like that you're growing. Like, that's just helping everybody. You know? Makes sense. It's the right way to live. It's not just about that it's fucking cool. It's the right way to live, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, how many people are going to get that chance?
Well, I don't care about other people. I care about me and you, though, Chase.
That's my thinking too.
Me and you.
I don't fucking care who gets that chance except me. I just want my chance.
Dude, it's kind of like a horrible thing I've realized about myself in late life is that I'm just not a charitable person. Like, I'm like, I love talking to people. I love having a good time with people. But when it comes to like being giving and shit like that, I'm just not, I don't have that virtue. I'm not the sort of dude who wants to just give shit away like St. Francis, you know, or I like care about other people's situations. I will listen very empathetically and I will try to put myself mentally there. But in terms of feeling it to where I'm compelled to do something, nah, not really.
See, yeah, I've never felt that either. Not like they do it like to almost, I think a lot of people force it.
Yeah.
Like this is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like, I'll give you something when I feel like, all right, I want to give this to somebody. And it's
Right.
not, it could be seen as charitable, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a feeling like they deserve this or
Yeah.
I feel like they need this.
Exactly. When there's
Yeah.
like a genuine, like, there's
Yeah.
respect.
Right. And I like,
know?
this person's important to me in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been going through like Lao Tzu, the Tao Te Ching with my buddy Wu Yin in China.
Oh, that's such a great book.
Like we fucking, a chapter a day. We read it out to each other. He sends it to me in Chinese. I send it to him in English and shit.
What?
Yeah. And there's.
That's so cool.
Oh, yeah. He's a cool kid, man.
How
Real
old is
cool.
he?
He's the young guy I was telling you about.
21-year-old?
22.
This
He's
is-
a baby. But he's going to Tsinghua University, which is like that's the Harvard of China.
I know. Boats told me all about Tsinghua.
Oh yeah, I've been there many times. It's fucking cool. Fucking cool. Yeah,
Right.
it is huge. Anyways, he's like in the art department there, so it's like going to Harvard for art. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, he's fucking designed me some cool shit.
Let's
Really
get him
cool
to
shit.
design shit for us.
I've already asked him to help with the logo, but he didn't quite understand when I sent him that divine brother. He was like, I don't understand what you want me to do with this. And I'm
Well,
like,
tell him to fucking get his American on and get with it. Get it together.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so we were reading through the Tao Te Ching, and there's this verse where they're talking about like it was that good people seek like good people try to take pleasure from teaching the bad, you know, and the bad seek out the tutelage of the good. You
If
know,
you don't understand this, it's something like you have to understand this.
right?
Right.
But here's the thing. Here's what he says. But in order, they said that tutelage is rooted in respect, and that teaching is rooted in charity. So the idea is like the noble person is supposed to feel compelled to give, but the bad person will never accept teaching if there's not respect. So the bad has to respect in order for teaching to take effect. You know. So if you don't have that initial bit of like, hey, yeah, I'm going to respect the advice you're giving me. I fucking respect who you are, then it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's sort of how I feel about charity in general. Like, if there's no real connection between you and me, kind of like with, you know, the girl with the teeth in Vietnam. Hen fucking, she had your respect. And she had my respect, too.
Yeah.
That chick she fucking deserved it. you
What
know?
a great girl, man.
Yeah, she was one of the good ones, Chase. Fuck, I talked about women a lot with Schumann. He's been through some shitty girls. But you remember Julie?
Yeah.
She's a good girl, man. Good girl, just like fucking Hen.
Yeah.
Of all the girls, who was the one that was the sweetest? You know? Like the best little...
I would say Hin and the one in
Yeah.
Thailand was Dora. They're both very equal on the sweetness.
Dara, you were down with, though. Hen, you never pushed things forward.
It's just, yeah. It sounds so vain. It's just physically, there's beautiful face, pretty
Yeah.
girl, unbelievable personality, perfect for me. Just physically, it's just skinny. Lean and skinny. She needed about 20, 25 more pounds. That sounds so terrible. But
No.
man, listen, having a dick, if you don't get what you like on a consistent basis, It's
Dude,
just it fades quick.
Schumann was telling me, man, he believes in this triangle. Has he ever shown you the triangle?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I'm
like
familiar with the triangle.
one side's emotional stability, one side's intelligence, and one side's physical attractiveness. You only take two. You know, you can only pick two.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, that's awful, man. And Schumann has told me, he's like, I cannot ignore the physical side. He's like, I can't.
Well, and
It's possible.
for me in both situations, I knew like, all right, this is a girl you could probably make it with. But
Yeah.
if you do, one life was in Thailand, the other was in Vietnam. I would have been there forever.
Yeah, no life in Vietnam. Fuck that.
I couldn't do it.
Thailand maybe, but Vietnam, no fucking way.
I don't even think I could have done it in Thailand.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. I understand.
Yep.
I couldn't do it in China. No fucking way. I know people who have, and they have good lives and everything like that, but no fucking way.
Changes you forever.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. I saw some people there a little too long.
Yeah.
Like the psychology in my field.
Yeah.
Our teacher. I remember one day we were watching him like from the glass. We were on break, and he's sitting in there eating, it's either Skittles or M&Ms. And he's just throwing it up, and like they're bouncing off the side of his face. And one rolls down, and it falls into his shirt, and it goes into his belly button. He lifts up his shirt like this, digs it out of his belly button, and eats it. And I was like, dude, if we stay here for 8, 9 years, whatever, 10 years, he's been. I go, that's gonna be us. And he's
Yeah.
like, you're right.
Yeah.
Teaching at some university.
Fucking look at Az. Look what fucking living there did him.
Bloated.
Jesus Christ. Like, it takes a toll on you, man. If you don't got the healthy lifestyle, fuck, forget about it. You just get locked in that shit.
I really think, well, I was going to say, I think Bruce's wife, Christina, had it and got out of it. Like, I think she was sick for 3 days. I think she had it.
Well, we'll see if you come down with something, brother.
I haven't caught anything since coming back. I think I
Yeah.
contracted every fucking disease known to man.
You know what? I've often wondered if age is giving me a super immune system.
I
'Cause
think so.
Jesus Christ. I've been through some shit.
So Bruce and his wife had got sick twice, pretty hardcore. Both of them.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, man. Not
Yeah.
even a cough.
Yeah.
I think I got parasites eating them or something like that. Like,
I think the other thing is, like, we don't use that many antibiotics. You know what I mean? Like, when we just get sick, we're like, well, fuck, Asia. I'm just going to have to deal with this shit for a while.
yeah.
And then, like, our bodies are just like, well, fuck, we got to get stronger with our immune system.
Yeah.
These fuckers are going to keep poisoning us, Vietnam was the worst, way worse than China. Vietnam fucked me up. Fucked me up.
Fucked me up too a couple times, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do miss, I'm sad we didn't get one recipe out of our time there. Like, learned how to cook one of those fucking
Boon
things.
cha.
Boon cha
You
Hanoi.
can look that up.
How about some fucking spring rolls? Like some cool ass
All right,
Vietnamese spring rolls.
But I like the boon cha.
Like, God, in China, there's a couple fucking kick ass, some Shalom Bao. Holy fuck, that's great stuff, man. That fucking bowl with the fish sauce in Vietnam, you remember that? The little like vermicelli rice noodles with the pork, like the barbecue pork in there. The real cheap bowl. It was right across from that Dolphin Cafe in District 2.
That was good too.
I don't remember what it's called. It's called like,
Yeah, that was it.
and
They know what you want.
yeah.
Give me that.
Dude, that was great. I fucking devoured those things like every day, man.
They were
Every fucking day.
$1.
It was great.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the way to be.
God, couldn't beat that shit.
Yeah. Shit. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Been on point so far.
Yeah. 53 minutes. Let's try to push to an hour, man. Let's see if we can get there.
Okay.
Yeah. What else is on your mind, brother? Not much. Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. I am loving that beach. I fucking liked it. I've already got it up. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to walk the link like we did. Go do some pull-ups. Come back. I'm going to do that every day. And a swim. I'm going to go swim around in that motherfucker. I want to fucking see what's out there,
Go ahead. There's probably snorkel gear underneath the house.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think. I got some goggles that I brought with me, Not snorkeling, just like swimming goggles.
All right.
But that water's calm, man. You could swim.
I've gotten in it.
Like fucking, a couple little freestyle,
I want to get get the shark shield if I do that.
You know what freaks me out? Jellyfish.
What?
Jellyfish.
Why?
I don't know. I'm always afraid I'm going to be swimming out there and not see it because it's, clear looking, and then fucking.
Well, you get stung. Doesn't mean you lose a limb.
Yeah, but what if it's a Portuguese man of war?
I don't think they have those here, do they?
I don't know, but.
I think you're talking about the box jelly.
That's Australia.
That's what will kill you.
Yeah.
Portuguese. Oh. You doing David? You know David from Thailand, David.
Yeah.
And his wife.
Crazy
Song.
David. Yeah.
David has a story. He almost died in Thailand. He got stung on his dick with the
What?
Portuguese man of war.
What? How did that even how does one get into that
I can't remember
situation?
the details, but he got stung on
He must have been swimming naked.
he got stung on his cock.
Holy shit.
And he goes on shore and he just collapses on the beach. And he was telling me, he's like, if you don't receive treatment in a certain amount of time, you die.
Holy shit.
There's this is like on a beach in Thailand.
Yeah.
Not many people are out because Thais stay out of the sun.
Yeah.
Random Thai guys walking down the beach, comes up to him, runs up to him, and David could tell enough Thai to be like, I got stung, Portuguese manogore, and the guy knew the name.
Oh,
He
shit.
runs up to the hills where there grows a flower.
What?
And this flower only grows in Southeast Asia.
Bullshit.
Not even fucking with
Bullshit.
you. Not even fucking with you.
Oh,
He brings
man.
it back to him. And David rubs it all over his dick. And he comes out of it. His dick stops hurting. And he comes out of it. He's like, that random guy saved my life.
Holy shit, man.
You should ask him to tell that story.
Dude, but you know what? I totally believe it because I read this book a long time
David's
ago.
not a fabricator.
It was called Canadian Fur Trappers and Native Women or something. It was all about these special French mountain men that were like way before the Americans and shit. And they knew herbs, like fucking what's growing in the forest and shit. If you know all of your plants, you can deal with any situation.
Yep.
Like a plant for like an infection, or fucking you need to wrap a wound up, or like you need to numb pain, or you need to like get some flavor in your food. Like, you know that shit, you're ready. You know,
That's Bruce mentality. Bruce likes knowing his plants and what he has around him.
that's cool. I could tell he was a gardener. We talked about it for a while. You know,
Guy's got so many useful skills.
he's got aspirations to have like a proper garden. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's got a lot of drive to him.
yeah.
Proper drive.
I'd like a garden. I've been noticed. Did you see they got the planters all along?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I've talked to her about that. She said she's tried putting stuff in there, but it doesn't drain properly, and it fucks up. I didn't think it through.
I see. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What a shame. Be a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good try.
Yeah. But you know what? It's all about the view.
Get a good glimpse of that water on that island, man, and I'm glad there's no big houses in front of it.
Dude, it's how you found this place is fucking wow.
So you know what it was? Is she advertised it. She had great pics.
Mhm.
She advertised it in a way. It's like, look, it's not so much about the price. Just, I want the right person in here. I want a professional,
Right.
and that's how I tailored the email.
Yeah.
And I told her everything. Everything I said was true.
Mm.
You know, so
Mm.
I'm a young psychologist. My brother's an international school teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Coming over here, you know, we don't
Yeah.
drink much at all.
We don't.
It's like we're just here to work and
Yep.
start a new life. And
Yeah.
she was like, I loved your email.
Mm.
It's cool.
First impressions.
Dude, and she told me too. She's like, look, I could probably charge about $500 more for the rent, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I
Mm-hmm.
just want the right person. I was like, dig it.
Right on.
Dig that shit, man.
Yeah. This
I
is
believe
this is just it's the best. It's the best. I kind of hope she gets stuck in California. Like, oh, sorry, there's no domestic flights. I can't come. You'll have to stay another 8 months. Ah, well, you insist. We'll stay.
To start out like this for the first show in a place like this, not some shit basement.
Happy
know what I mean?
birthday. Happy birthday to the Divine Brothers. This is number one.
Divine place.
Divine place. I dig it, man. I'm hoping it'll change us. I think it's already changed you a lot considering how fucking miserable you were.
It's changed me. It's helped me immensely.
Yeah.
It goes, it chases pace, or I go at its pace.
Mm.
Probably more proper. It's
Yeah.
just every step of the way has been a little bump's just a little bump here.
Little
Don't
bump
feel
here,
good.
little bump there.
That's it.
But in the end,
It's not those big stumbles and deep pits that you found in other places
it's all good, man.
so far.
I'm excited to see where it goes. I am.
Let's see if we can get you tan and thin.
Oh, that'd be
So you don't have to be fat and loud.
Man, yeah, I can be
Rest of
thin
your
and
life.
loud though. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'll try to do something about that. I'm gonna. No gym sucks, but I guess that means just figuring out ways to do it here.
Well, you get up, walk,
Yeah,
pull-ups.
Yeah.
I bet I'll have to start my running routine again outside. I
mm,
think everybody be doing the same shit though.
yeah, I reckon so.
That's what people do in Hawaii, man. They fucking get out there and they work out.
Healthiest state.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. I love the dress code the best though. Dress code is just like, well, you know, whatever. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
try to look.
I saw the fucking governor of Hawaii the other day, and he's wearing a fucking like button down Hawaii shirt, like giving the fucking coronavirus announcement, and I'm just like, well, shit. I guess it doesn't matter,
Man, when I did, I had to go to court here,
Yeah.
and the judge was this he's Japanese Hawaiian. He's real laid back for a judge,
Mm.
cracking jokes. But everybody in there was for serious shit, man. Something like 3 to 5 years in prison.
No way.
Yeah, lawyers,
Oh.
everything.
So he was getting traffic tickets too?
I was the only one with a traffic violation.
Yeah. No wonder he was fucking. He was, he was just like, okay, what do we got here?
In there's 3 or 4 rows on each side, and they're packed.
Yeah.
And he's like, Mr. Chase Conrad, would you please approach the stand? He goes, and you're the only one in here today for a minor traffic violation. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
He goes, at least something. He's like, all right, now convince me, prove your case. And I was like, oh, shit. Froze up for a second or two. I was like, well, said, hey, I got this ticket from this cop. I wasn't holding the phone. This is a picture of the vehicle. This is a picture of the cup holder and my phone in it, and this is where it was sitting. And the officer said he saw me texting, but as you can see, here's a picture of the van. All the windows are tanned. You can't see through.
Oh, shit.
And, he goes,
You had a case.
I had a case.
Oh, I thought you may have just been a little charming. And,
No.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, you've convinced me of a reasonable doubt or probable something. He's like, I rule in your favor.
Nice.
And like 3 or 4 people stood up and
they stood up for you?
Yeah, man.
No shit.
And leaving this guy, he had tattoos down the right side of his face, totally Hawaiian. And one fucked up eye, like it was rolling. He was like, yeah, man, you beat the system.
Yeah. Dude, you got a standing ovation.
3 or 4 of them stood up. They were proud of me.
Fuck. I wish Vic could have seen that moment.
They were
He'd be like, that's my son right there.
They were proud someone beat the system. Dude, it's got to be on camera.
Dude, I wonder, man, he could be like, there's a couple judges, like real judges who post shit on YouTube because they're like a little funny and shit that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he could be one. That could be one
He's
of the
cool,
cases,
man.
You know?
He would be a good one. Absolutely. Yeah.
Maui Court, you know? Yeah.
It's terrifying. I didn't like being in court.
Oh, no, dude. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fuck
Too
that.
much hanging around. Too much at stake.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You can feel everybody else, too.
They're just like,
It's just like, oh, man, lives are being ruined.
that's what I felt in there. I'm like, these motherfuckers all have traffic tickets? I was like, this
Yeah.
place is terrifying, you know? Nope. Other problems.
Brother, we did it, man. Hour 3 minutes. How you feeling about it?
Feel good.
Let's cut it off there, then. I think it's a good it's a good baptism. Ready to sign off?
Yeah. Tune in. Keep tuning in.
You'll
Just,
feel the,
just fucking tune in. Yeah.
you'll feel the touch.
We'll make you
too.
better. We'll make
Yes.
you more divine.
Divinity right here.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.